We've got another huge interest rate hike. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, guys, because, well, the NAB could not be left behind. They've had to increase their interest rates, well, just I think a day or two after the CBA had their huge 1.4% rate hike. But they haven't been as brutal as the CBA. Their highest increase is 1.1%. So let's have a look at some of their increases and then jump in Excel and see the impact this is going to have on a lot of people. So let's have a look here. We've got, these are changes to the interest rates, and thank you to the viewer who sent this to me. Let's have a look here. You've got owner-occupiers, principal and interest. Now, if you're fixed for 1 year, the old rate was 3.59%. with a comparison of 4.96. Now, it's gone up 1.1%, so the new rate is now 4.69%. And let's have a look at 5 years. Principal and interest, you were at 5.49%, and it's gone up 0.8 to 6.29%. Now, we're starting to get rates, more and more of these will be above 6%, and then we'll start creeping up to 7%. And for those of you playing at home, this is the cash rate, everyone. The cash rate is still quite low. The cash rate has more impact on variable interest rates. But this is the bank predicting what interest rates are going to be in 5 years' time, or what the costs are going to be in 5 years' time. I don't know why you'd fix in at this amount. I guess it's the certainty. In 5 years' time, the risk. Maybe you're worried that rates are going to go to 80s levels. 5% seems like a lot to us. I fixed at 1.99. You've got people that have even fixed at 1.69, like really low rates. So we're seeing 5.49%. We're anchored. We're psychologically anchored at lower rates. So these are all going to seem high. A 1% increase is going to seem high. But what if in a year or 2 or 3 years' time, we start talking about, rates are up to 8%. They're up to 9%. You've got some at 10%. Now, can that happen? Perhaps. It's foolish to make any predictions when it comes to mortgage or properties in Australia because, well, to be quite honest, we don't know what the government will do, how they'll change the rules or how they'll intervene in the market. Honestly, the rates could go so high, the Reserve Bank can chuck a hissy fit as the market starts to react to this intervention in a politically unpopular way. And then we could see all these articles appearing and then government intervention, just like they did last, for COVID. So let's have a look here. So interest only in arrears, 5 years is 5.84. It's gone up 75 basis points to 6.59. Interest only in advance, 5.74 for 5 years. It's gone up 75 basis points to 6.49. The highest, in arrears is the highest, 6.59. And residential investors, the core, the true Australians, becoming landlords, providing houses for all of those. This is Australiana, buying a house, running at a loss, and negative gearing it. That's the Australian way, guys. It's the Australian way. Can you blame people? We pay so much bloody tax. No wonder they want to reduce it. And this is, the way we've been taught since birth to do it. 5 years, you're going from 5.59 up 70 basis points to 6.29. The highest in this lot is interest only in advance. You're going from 5.69 for 5 years up to 6.39. Let's have a look here. We've got owner-occupiers, principal and interest. Let's see, what's the highest one that we're going to see? 6.39, 6.49. 6.49 is the highest here in all of this. So about 6.5%. So let's jump in the Excel and have a look at some of the impacts. Let's say you're going from, a 1.99 up to a, 5.49. And this is based on a $580,000 mortgage, everyone, which is the average mortgage. You're going there, you're seeing a 50%, 53.65% increase in your interest rate payments, in your mortgage payments. So you're $1,000. You need to find another $1,140. Let's have a look at NAB variable interest rates, because that's probably going to be more likely what will happen here. Let's just jump here. Let's have a look. Let's just go base. Okay, we'll just say here, principal and interest, 4.2%. Special offer for owner occupiers. We'll go here. We'll say here you've got an LVR greater than 80%, 3.745. And that's going to be 3.74. Say that's someone who's bought in, at a much lower rate, maybe getting a government grant or 2 or 5%, government support loan. You're locked in at 1.99. You got a great deal. That runs out. You got a variable now. You're still looking at another 25% increase in your mortgage repayments. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to go from fixed to fixed. I only went fixed to, because I'm prioritizing the house. Maybe you go half fixed, half variable. You want to talk to a broker, make the bastards work for it, guys. Okay, put them to work. Put them to work. The issue is, say you go to another bank and they'll give you money and give you a good rate. Maybe they'll give you 2.5 and you think, oh, yeah, that's a good saving. It's cheaper than my bank, but you're in negative equity. Or you're not meeting the serviceability requirements for the mortgage. Some people can't even service the mortgage they have. Everyone. That's the concern. So you could be trapped with your bank. But even this, even you're looking, what was that? That was 7.4. Even looking at this, and if we go the principal and interest standard, that's 4.2%. That's still a 30% increase. That's $700 a month, not a week, thankfully, for this mortgage that you have to find. But let's say you're one of these geniuses that borrowed $800,000. Everyone, you're looking at another $1,000 a month. Just going from that to that. That's what's going to have an impact. So let's have a talk about this. Now, all of us who are watching the channel, we should be aware of that. You've got time to prepare for this. I'd suggest building up a emergency fund or a cash buffer that you can draw upon if you need to make extra mortgage repayments and circumstances beyond your control mean that you need to draw upon that. Everyone should have an emergency reserve. And it should be something separate from your investments. Okay, I know it's tempting to stick it all in your investments, but I mean, you saw people putting their life savings in stuff like Celsius, and it all got locked up, and it's all a big mess. So just use common sense, guys. And I'm sure you will, but we're still going to see article after article about people on the ABC everywhere milking it for poverty tiers or whatever. Well, no, it's not even poverty tiers, is it? It's not even really poor people. It's well-off people who are just stupid, Like the lawyer and her husband who borrowed a shitload of money to get into Sydney because, it wouldn't be smarter to rent, invest that, even put that money in a ETF that pays you a regular income or invest somewhere else. I don't know. I guess I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to take on too much debt. Maybe that's just me. I'm getting old. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to financially support us, you can via watching the content or joining on YouTube or Patreon, using our referral links or buying our merch. Give us a call if you need an architect as well. Take care, guys. Have a great day. And I will see you all in the next episode of HeiseSays. I'm sure it's going to be something fantastic and happy news, like another builder or supplier gone bust. There you go.